back and forth with Cal knows better than anyone the ledge guard capabilities of Samus. Damn. Eyas hasn't played on this setup yet?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Both these, actually, I don't think Eyas played on stream yet today.
No, Cal did, but Eyas doesn't look like it. Yeah, whoever 71 was, sorry, your tag is gone.
Farewell. So I just before I see the set, I feel like this is gonna be kind of obnoxious for Samus, just because of how quickly Young Link's projectiles come out, and just the way you can replicate them. Like with Charge Shot, you have to charge that for longer to get the larger projectile. Missile isn't very fast. So I can see Samus being more at the mercy of what Young Link wants to do in neutral.
That's from what I hear. It goes like that, and then Young Link is off stage for any amount of time, and Samus is just able to do. Young Link goes off stage at 0% and gets back on stage at 80%. Is what I hear. Is the common sentiment I hear. Hold on. Yeah, and as you were saying, all of that coming to fruition, and then single charge shot to a grab.
Yeah,
these are roommates. Those are early game habits that are called out immediately by these two.
Yeah, going for you see more unique options pulled out immediately at the start of a set when people know each other very well. And so it usually creates for better sets too, just because you're not seeing the usual bread and butter gameplay. You're trying to adapt and figure out what they want to go for in X situation because you already know what they're going to do.
Yep, and here's that offstage situation. Not going for the double bomb, as usually goes for the double bomb. No grab, interesting.
We're seeing Samus also play a lot more in the air than we're accustomed to in neutral. Just trying to get over those Young Link projectiles, but does not get over that down air on the platform. So how are we gonna get the first stock here in this this roommate rumble? What?
Oh!
You figured that out after the first full stock? You're like, something seems off here. Why am I getting torched?
So they
I was gonna say, like, with the nature of like how easily Young Link can generate those projectiles, I wouldn't want to be chasing Young Link around Pokemon Stage 2.
Crazier, it took him a full stock. He's like, wait a second, I'm losing?
I've never seen anything like that. It took him that long.
Dude, it took him, he's like, how much did these guys play where Eyas takes the first stock before, like, Cal took the first stock and then Eyas is like, something's wrong.
Samus player pro chart, I tell ya.
But yeah, now we get the actual start of the set.
And this goes back to our conversation earlier about Pokemon Stadium 2 not being as neutral as a small battlefield pick. So see that start here.
The absolute gall to just stand in front of Samus charging Charge Shot and just shield.
What are you gonna do, champ?
I mean, this is still
so far this is looking a lot better for Cal, actually.
Yeah.
Are we sure we didn't want to go to PSG? He's like, at the first I say, oh, no. Actually, I'm fine with PSG now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, the bomb.
You saw him hunting for that back air one to get to the Zair, the Nair there instead. Oh!
Good Nair.
That was reminiscent of, Breath of the Wild Link. Dude, throwing that bomb down on the edge guard, and he gets the confirm there off the tech from Eyas into that Nair. Great stuff coming out from Cal.
Yeah, early game doing really well, and now got to get off the ledge. One single bomb, charge shot, opting to just let the bomb hit, neutral get up. Yeah,
this like you said, the rinse and repeat, and that charge shot will send him out from the last zone into the second stock. But Cal looking great so far in this set. You're gonna eat those big long ledge traps for Samus, but you have to take the damage and just be able to rinse and repeat so you're not eating, the kill move. So living to 150, definitely what you want. And that's how he has the lead here going to second stock.
Yeah, if you were to ask Cal, like, what the optimal situation, he's like, yeah, I want to win on stage, get a lead, and then I'll deal with the ledge traps, but getting these big leads and being able to take stocks early and not letting Samus rack up the damage so easily to the point where an edge guard situation would just lose my stock. Like, you're fine going from like 0 to 60, no one really is, but if you're not losing your stock, it's not a huge problem.
Down tilt up B just barely not killing on that heavy armor Samus has, and so that dash attack will take it in the corner. Great job catching that line. You don't see that very often from youngling players. Just gain the dash attack kill in the corner.
Yeah, like it's not a very optimized move. It's not a very good move, really, but it's also not used very much.
Definitely more known for corner options like that fair dash grab, you know, other options like that. So now we're trying to get the most out of this character right now.
Got his boots on the stage, but
does not.
No, couldn't get back on stage a second time, losing the stock. Ooh, that's gonna be a big combo starter. Not much out of it though.
Not get the follow up after the initial back air, but still completely healthy on the second stock. And again, like, I'm just not used to seeing Samus the one that has to hunt the zoner around the stage.
That could be scary. Cobb being a little bit aggressive off stage. Just asking to get reversal. And the last thing you want to do if you're Cal is get hit with any of these charge shots that lead to a grab. But yet again, the down air.
Are you sure they're roommates? What was that DI?
That was pretty gross.
Not sure if Eyas was caught off guard there and missed the DI there to the corner, but that'll send him into game 2. I mean, down 1-0.
It did happen pretty fast. Like, that was a Zared of down air that was just immediate. It's like bada bing, bada boom, on to game 2. Also, Cal's playing awesome. Like, Cal's playing incredibly today.
And we actually see the counter pick to Pokemon Stadium 2. After the direction break, wait, yeah, it was going a lot better on Pokemon Stadium 2, actually.
I'm playing well on both, but like a little bit more space is not a problem.
I think, especially because you're chasing Young Link around on either stage, so at least here you have more room to operate.
I love these types of grabs, where they're like falling through the platform and they still get grabbed.
I thought you were talking about the grapple portion of it. It's kind of like Samus goes even farther.
Oh no, yeah. When they're like, oh, I'm gonna drop below it, and then they get yoinked back onto the platform with the grab. Yep, Cal, nice lead again to start, but that charge shot at any percent, it just leads to so much for Samus. Ooh.
And that's ultimately what Eyas needs to find here too, is get those charge shots to push Cal off stage and set those ledge traps. Just because kind of slept on his Young Link is his disadvantage is pretty poor.
Yeah.
Just not great ledge options, poor aerial drift.
Bad roll.
So yeah, bad roll especially. So if you can get him on the ledge, that's where he's gonna make most of his money. But probably gonna be pushed off stage here in the blast zone, and that will take the first stock of that forward throw.
Yeah, very confident play from Cal, knowing his win con and taking advantage of it. Landing with the down air. Oh, the patience to just stand there with your back to him. Like, I will just back air any of your options.
Really quick back air Young Link does have, and didn't end up, working out there, but still holding onto this first stock just by a breath, but that up throw will absolutely take it.
Yeah.
Yes, only thing 77% off of that after losing that stock a little early, so.
Yeah, not as big of a lead as Cal would probably like, but
a lead nonetheless.
Yes, and a lead that is now growing.
Just not letting Eyas get these grabs out either. Just continue to harass Samus up close. Young Link does have that fantastic frame beta up close, that down tilt especially known for, so that nair used for boxing. Just not really giving Eyas a chance to get that opening up close to, just kind of rodeoing around that platform, just not really letting Eyas get anywhere near him.
Yeah, it's just great patient movement. Like, I'll take a hit, use the fire arrow, and then wait for Eyas to do something, and then react to it. Slowly build the lead, stay up in his grill for the down tilt up B, not taking the stock, but just making Eyas' like advantage options just way riskier than they normally would be.
This is where you need to make your money back if you're Eyas. This is the ledge trap you need. but just barely times that bomb to get through, but get knocked off once again with that really strong nair.
Yeah, and then yet again.
This is where like you can lose your stock here pretty soon against Samus in the corner, like a back air, a charge shot.
Yeah, and he went to ledge at 40 and got off at 80, and now we're back on the ledge, and you just have to stop.
To own it.
Yep, you got to eat this percent, rinse and repeat, and now we're just even, and you could very much lose your stock here. But bomb, up B, air dodging through, but the charge shot is going to give Eyas a small lead, and the scuffle at the end of the stock will lead eventually to Cal taking it with an up air, and now we're at last stocks in this game too.
Yeah, the counter pick is working out for Eyas though. It gives him more space to play around this zone and stay on stage for longer as well too, not having to deal with the Young Link ledge trap. So great air dodge wait. You usually expect Samus to go for that guaranteed damage, so Eyas just waiting that little bit longer, getting a little more mileage. Thought we were gonna see a down air there, like down air, back air, but just getting that nair. Such consistent ledge pressure from Eyas coming out.
It's the same stuff too, like, and it looks like the same stuff, but he's just mixing up his options, using the bombs, and then sometimes the charge shot, sometimes going for the grab, because Cal is doing neutral get up quite often. He's ending up directly in front of Eyas every time, but then waiting for Eyas to do.
Your up smash is not that tall, my friend.
Ain't even reach up there.
They call you Young Link for a reason.
I did think that was a little early. Huge beefy up B to get back on the stage, but can you make anything of it? No punish, different landing for Eyas with that up B, and now another throw, getting Samus off stage. Can Cal take the stock based off of this ledge guard situation? But drop down there, again taking a stock, and Eyas evening up the set at one apiece.
Taking that heel to the dome mid-stage, that Samus nair, always stronger than you expect.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I don't know if you expected Eyas to go below the platform there, which is why you saw him drawing back the arrow, but Eyas just going over the platform and land on top of him with that nair. And evening this set back up.
This is hot. This is sick.
Yeah.
This is such a fun set. Like I said before, I haven't seen these guys play in like an actual like stakes bracket set. So
again, we're seeing the strength back to the smaller stage here. Hollow Bastion coming up. Pretty common in Young Link stage. You'll see them counter pick here, a little smaller, where those projectiles will dominate the bandwidth of the stage. So nowhere really to run for Eyas this time around in Game 3.
And immediately going up and around that platform, just doing a quick lap around and double roll into getting grabbed on the ledge. Tried to go for a wait, tried to dash around underneath Eyas, but the grab missing from Eyas now, and back to the middle of the stage. Oh, what a scuffle at the start of this game.
Yeah, just circling around that middle platform, as you said, and very scrappy start to a game between two heavy zoners.
Yeah. Like they're both kind of out of their own like combo starter percents. Samus, I mean, Young Link is still in those combo starter percents, but that upper kind of surprised it didn't take the stock at 150. Samus not super heavy.
Ultimately, I think both players just really do not want to be caught in the corner getting ledge trapped. Is ultimately what it comes down to.
Definitely.
What a low down air that was to just cover a lot of space and take that stock.
There was already Eyas' shield was so low. I wasn't expecting the jab block. Not really sure what you're going to get out of that. Huge.
Getting that parry on the nair. Eyas been trying to jump in with these aerials time and time again, and now Cal's really starting to make him pay for it. So as Samus, what do you do instead? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe start to Zare more. But anytime you press that Z button as Samus, it's just very committal. And
but
yeah,
I do like that though, baiting what looked like to be a jump in aerial, getting that B reverse on the charge shot. Just it's gonna probably come down to more timing mix-ups just with those aerials too. Like you can't go for the full hop, telegraph back air there to get the parry. So yeah, so maybe you need to go through some more double jumps. Unfortunately, Samus is just so floaty that you really can't go for those baits because they're not baits at that point.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna figure something out here quick. Down 3 stocks to 1 here in this game 3.
Cal is just playing so cleanly right now. Specifically the small turnarounds that he does and the little walk forwards, walk backs, is just making this matchup look so good for Young Link, which I'm sure it is, but now it's not looking great for Young Link now that you're off stage.
But at this point, any extra percent you can get at 187 is going to be just fine. And you're probably going to get a grab here. Yeah. Just goes through the jab, sure.
He's like, please, 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 just let me hit this. Just let me hit this. It'll be sick. Please. Please. Oh my gosh, waiting on the grab. Not quite getting the bomb to connect with it, but oh man.
Fantastic DI coming out from Eyas there, just going low. But going a little too low there, Cal, but you're going to live to pull on this stock.
So smart knowing that I can air dodge down to get away from that option, follow-up option, and still live.
Perceptibly high that up B can go.
Ooh. Really picking that fire here. Ah, I don't know about that one. I mean, if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. But that was kind of a lot. Now you get, here we go, back in the washer.
But gets on stage there, you eat the bomb to get back on, but now just one good confirm from Cal will take this game 3, but he's that charge shot just barely going to live. Goes high and is going to use that bomb to get back, but misses the tech, but it really does not matter. But that grab all the way from over there will connect.
Perfect spacing on that grab. I think that was the absolute limit.
Almost that middle platform is insane.
Yeah, that's a heinous grab range.
This game is 6 or 7 years young, but every time I'm bewildered by the maximum range on that grab.
Oh shoot, you needed to shield that. Now, okay, now going off stage. Cal maybe starting to panic here, but gotta keep the poise. You are still very much in the lead. That dash attack not great, and now you're off stage again, opting to go low, and here come the bombs, here comes the rinse and repeat.
So that full tank of gas on Samus's Rage. Tank is definitely going to come into play. Samus definitely a character that can utilize that. So maybe a charge shot, maybe a back air, but Cal having something to say about it now. Gets that bomb placed there just perfectly, but misses the grab. Wrong way.
Yeah, this is the part of the game that you do not want to lose your poise. Eyas is creeping his way back in the game, but that down air, short hop, will take it. Cal taking a deep
Sigh
breath.
of relief.
Clutching the pearls, taking the deep breath.
I don't know, this Youngling has a bit of a stank face while he's doing that down air. He's just like...
I'd have a stank face too. That move, it hits so hard. It sounds like it hits so hard.
Hold this pogo stick.
Yeah. I love calling it the pogo stick, because it is. He bounces. He bouncing on it.
Shovel Knight, looking ass.
Shovel Knight could never. Shovel Knight did. A lot.
He has an assist trophy in this game.
That'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool if Shovel Knight was in the next Smash game.
I feel like Shovel Knight's time has kind of ended right now.
It's just a cool design.
Oh, absolutely. But if he is, you know, an indie character that it feels like we haven't gotten Shovel Knight content in quite some time.
So we're due.
We are due. But, so maybe there will be more. We can hope. I love Shovel Knight. It's a fun game.
Yeah, that's great. Never played it, but I like the character design.
Oh,
that sucks.
So what you have to do is you have to press up B there.
Yeah.
And you get back to stage.
It sounded like you wanted to Zaire back to stage.
Yeah. But so his first really big lead that Eyas has had throughout this set. See if he can make the most of it here on his trusty counter pick, Pokemon Stadium 2. Warren, I was overlooking at you. What happened?
He just died. He just died.
He just like missed an air dodge or something.
He also did not press the up B button. Nah, that was so sick.
So what they should do here is they should reset
and go to small battlefield.
Because like clearly there were some core issues or something. So because you know we can reset after a stock has been taken, you know, this far into the game. So
I mean, it's just a two-stock game now. We're throwing it back to the times of old when we played a two-stock game.
Dude, my Smash 4 Young Link was crazy.
Hey, the craziest is Young Link?
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe crazy.
Are you sure?
We're getting that down tilt, we're getting the fair. As we've been really off the rails that last stop, but the Cal was square on the tracks, taking full advantage and getting a pretty healthy lead. After that early start from Eyas, and now just trying to even up these stocks here with this ledge trap. Cal working his way around those bombs beautifully to get back on stage.
Yeah, it only caused Eyas a single down air to get Cal back off stage. Beautiful timing on the landing to get around the charge shot now. pushing advantage is Cal. Getting the grab through the charge shot. Masterful work. And landing with a nair. Yet again, Samus leaving up the stocks.
That quick back air to push Eyas off stage once again. He's so good at finding those up tilts when he really needs them.
And push the advantage just a little bit further, and you can find yourself in losers finals. Cal pushing further and further. Eyas into the corner, higher in percent, trying to find anything, something. Eyas running away, got to reset somehow. Forward air not quite gonna land, and Eyas going back and forth underneath both platforms. Up smash into a 3-1 is Cal over Eyas.
So now we are going to get into the high roll battle here. It's gonna be Youngling versus Link.
Yes, sir.
Which, don't know if I've seen this one in quite some time, but I know, as far as I know, Link